Morning. Morning.
Ma'am, today you are alone.
I think so, maybe.
No other student is there. So let us begin the class. Sit in any comfortable position. Spine straight. Adopt Gyanar Chin Mudra. Eyes closed. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale for 3 times Om, followed by opening mantra. Om. 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 योगेन चित्तस्य पदेन वाचाम् मलं शरीरस्य च वैद्यकेन योपाकरोत्तं प्रवरं मुनीनां पतञ्जलिं प्राञ्जलिरानतोऽस्मि। अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। ओम। शांति शांति शांति। Join your both palm together in front of heart center. Bow down your head towards God, towards Mother Nature. Rub your both palms. Apply an eyes. Slowly and gently open your eyes. Om Shanti.
Shanti.
Kritanjali ma'am,
Yes, sir.
why are you late?
I gotta be go today early.
Okay, no problem. So our today's topic is lower limb, and the second topic is joints and its types. First one is lower limb. First topic is lower limb. So lower limb concluded the thigh bone, thigh, leg and foot. Thigh, leg and foot. The combination of thigh, leg and foot known as lower limb. Write down. First one is femur. The thigh bone, name of thigh bone is femur. Femur. It is the longest and heaviest bone of human body. This bone is known as femur. The thigh bone name is femur. And this is the longest and heaviest bone of human body. Its proximal end. This is the proximal end of femur. This part is proximal end. Articulates. It articulates in acetabulum. This cavity is acetabulum. Here is one cavity in hip. Can you see this?
Yes.
In this cavity, the femur head articulates. Femur head make joint in acetabulum of hip. Our second bone is patella. Look here, this bone is patella. That is kneecap. Our kneecap is patella. Its posterior surface articulates with femur. The posterior surface of patella articulates with femur, only femur, not tibia and fibula. It articulates with femur only. It is a small triangular shaped bone. The patella is small triangular shaped bone located anterior to the knee joint. Where it's located? Located anterior. Anterior means front portion of knee joint. Our next bone is tibia. Tibia, also known as shin bone. SHIN, shin bone. It is a larger and weight bearing bone. Tibia is larger and weight bearing bone of leg. Larger and weight bearing bone of leg. Fibula, the second one is fibula. 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 Second leg bone is fibula. Fibula is parallel and lateral to the tibia. It is parallel and lateral to tibia. But it is considerably smaller than tibia. Fibula is smaller than tibia. Not much, a little bit smaller than. So, thigh bone is femur, kneecap is patella, and weight bearing bone is tibia, that is shin bone, and the other bone which is lateral to tibia, lateral and parallel to tibia is fibula, and this is smaller than tibia. And fibula, it stabilizes the ankle joint. It stabilizes the ankle joint, means it balancing our postures when we balance like leg, while we doing leg balancing asanas or one leg balancing. That time fibula stabilize our ankle. Its mainly role at the time of leg balancing, one leg balancing, and while stepping up, while we going upward on stairs. Any question? No question. So our next bone is tarsal bone. Tarsal bones means ankle bones. Tarsal is our ankle bones. The 7 tarsal bones form the ankle. 7 tarsal bones form the ankle. The names of tarsal bones are, first one is talus, write down, talus. First one is talus, Talus. Talus is the first tarsal bone. Second bone is navicular, Navicular. CULAR. Navicular is the second tarsal bone. The third tarsal bone is cuboid. CUBOID. The first tarsal bone is talus, that is upper side of the first bone, upper portion of tarsal. This bone is the talus, and after that there is navicular, second bone, and at the pinky toe side there is cuboid tarsal bone. Cuboid is pinky toe side. And there is 3 cuneiform bones. Next bone is cuneiform. CUNEIFORM. CUNEIFORM, cuneiform bones. There is 3 cuneiform bones. Towards big toe side, second toe, and third toe, metatarsal comes from cuneiform, and fourth toe and pinky toe metatarsal comes from cuboid bone. So these are the 7 bones of tarsal. One talus, one last bone is also there. One is calcaneus. CALCANEUS, calcaneus. CALCANEUS, calcaneus. That is heel bone. The heel bone name is calcaneus, and the calcaneus is the strongest bone, biggest and strongest bone of tarsal. Calcaneus is the biggest and strongest bone of tarsal, also known as heel bone. So there is 7 tarsal bone, 1 talus, 1 navicular, 1 cuboid, 3 cuneiform, and 1 calcaneus. 7 tarsal bones are there. Next, metatarsal. 5 metatarsal bones form the foot. 5 metatarsal bones form the foot. There is 5 metatarsal bones. Those form the foot. And next is phalanges. PHALANGES, phalanges. Fourteen phalanges, 14 in number phalanges form the toe. There is 14 in number phalanges and toe. 3 phalanges. Each toe have 3 phalanges except big toe. Big toe have 2 phalanges. Big toe has 2 phalanges, and other than big toe, all toes have 3 phalanges. Any question? I have one question. Magda ma'am,
Yep.
where femur articulates?
Femur articulates in hip socket, and
What
it's
is the
called
name of
acetibulum.
acetabulum?
Acetibulum.
Acetabulum. Yes. And what are the name of 3 bones of hip bone?
Hip bone, ischium, ilium, and pubis.
Yeah. Ilium is the first. Ilium, pubic bone, and ischium.
Ischium. Mhm.
Yes. There is one foramen. What is the name of that foramen? Not one foramen, 2 foramen is there.
One is in the skull.
Yeah. That is
And-
foramen magnum.
Yes, and another one is
The
in the
lower is,
hip joint.
yes.
Yes.
What is the name of the hip foramen?
Foramen.
Obturator foramen.
Obturator, yes.
Yes. So we completed our skeletal system
Mhm.
today. We have one quick revision. The skeletal system divided into 2 parts, 2 groups, appendicular, and this is appendicular. The side one, side is appendicular, and the middle portion is axial. Axial and appendicular. Axial skeleton have 80 bones. How many bones? 80 bones. And it divided into 3 parts. Skull, vertebral column, and rib cage. Skull have 22 bones. Vertebral column have 26 bones, but 33 vertebra. And rib cage, that is thoracic cage, have 25 bones, 24 ribs plus 1 sternum. Again, skull divided into 2 parts, cranium bone and facial bone. Cranium has 8 bones and facial have 14 bones. Which bone is the movable bone in skull?
Lower mandible.
not lower mandible, only mandible. That is
Okay.
lower jaw.
Okay.
Okay. Lower jaw, that name is mandible. Mandible is the only movable bone in a skull. And what is the first vertebra name? What is the name of first vertebra?
Atlas.
Atlas. That gives our head yes movement. Okay. And what is the name of second vertebra?
Axis.
Axis. Axis give us no movement.
Hmm.
How many bones in pectoral girdle?
Pectoral girdle. 2.
Two each side. Two each side means 4 bones. There is 4 bones in pectoral
Each side.
girdle.
Mhm.
One scapula, one clavicle each side. 2 bones, two scapula and 2 clavicle is there. So there is 4 bones in pectoral girdle and 2 bones, 2 hip bones in pelvic girdle.
Mhm.
Appendicular skeleton have 126 bones. Appendicular skeleton have 126 bones. Upper limb each side have 30 bones. Lower limbs each side 30 bones. So 30, 30, 30, 30. 120 bones plus 2 plus 2, 4. 4 pectoral girdle bones and 2 pelvic girdle bones. 126 bones. Total 126 bones are there. The upper arm bone name is humerus. Lower arm bones, radius and ulna. After that, there is 8 carpal in wrist bones, also known as carpal bones. After carpal, there is 5 metacarpal, and after metacarpal, 14 phalanges that forms the fingers of hand, fingers and thumb. Same in lower limb, there is one thigh bone, that is femur. After femur, there is patella, kneecap, and in leg, there is 2 bones, tibia and fibula. Tibia is weight bearing bone and fibula is ankle balancing bone, ankle joint balancing bone. After that, there is 7 tarsal, 5 metatarsal, and 14 phalanges. The 14 phalanges form the toes.
Yes. Toes.
Okay. So these are about skeletal system. Now our next topic is joint. Joints and its type. What is joint? Joint is the site at which any 2 or more than 2 bones articulate, meet, or come together. You can use all 3 words, where 2 or more than 2 bones meet, articulate, or comes together, known as joint, like this. In this joint, what is the name of this joint?
Acromion. Femur joint.
No. Acromion is here, but
Mhm.
femur is this.
Oh, sorry, humor. Humerus.
This is glenohumeral joint.
Okay, okay. Gleno.
Glenohumeral joint. Glenohumerus joint into glenoid cavity. And
Gleno.
here is one more joint, clavicle. What is the name of this joint? Acromioclavicle joint.
Mhm.
Okay? Acromioclavicle joint, and this joint is glenohumeral joint. So the joint is the site at which any two or more than two bones meet, articulate, or come together, known as joint. They allow different degrees and type of movement. They allow different degree and types of movement. The study of joints is known as arthrology. What is arthrology? The study of joints. The study of joints is known as arthrology. Joints classified into two categories. Joints classified into two categories. The first one is structural. First category is structural. 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 Structural joints have binding tissues. BINDING, binding tissue. TISSUE. And second classification is functional. FUNCTIONAL. Functional classification. First is structural, second is functional. Functional, that is movement. Structural classification also have three groups, three categories. Structural classification have three categories. First one is fibrous. First type of joint is fibrous joint. In structural classification, so what is fibrous joint? The bones connected by fibrous tissues, where the bone connected by fibrous tissues and a very limited movement, and have very limited movement is possible, or there is no movement at all. Where very limited movement is possible or there is no movement at all, comes under fibrous joint. The example of fibrous joint is skull or cranium region. Cranium. Cranium is the example of fibrous joint because our cranium joints are non-movable. They joints with sutures, sieving-like structure. Can you see this? These joints, sutures-like joints. Kritanjali ma'am, can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. These joints are non-movable. These joints, look here. This is the joint. That is non-movable joint. It's known as fibrous joint. Second joint is cartilaginous joint. Cartilaginous. CARTILAGINOUS. Cartilaginous joint. In this joint, the bones connected by cartilage. In this joint, the bones connected by cartilage. There is a very limited movement possible. There is very limited movement possible. The example of cartilaginous joint is vertebral column. Look here. There is one cartilage between every vertebra. There is one vertebra, one cartilage, one vertebra, one cartilage. Can you see this? One vertebra, one cartilage, one vertebra, one cartilage.
Yes.
One vertebra, one cartilage. So this is cartilaginous joint.
Okay.
Vertebral column is cartilaginous joint. Our next joint is synovial joint. SYNOVIAL. 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 Synovial joint. JOINTS. In this joint, articulating surfaces. In synovial joint, articulating surfaces enclosed with fluid-filled joint capsule. Fluid-filled joint capsule. Like our knee joint. Here articulating surface enclosed within fluid-filled joint capsule. There is fluid. The name of fluid is synovial fluid. In this type of joint, is this kind of joint, bones moves freely. Free movement is there. Free movement is there upon each other. Look, here is free movement. Free movement. In elbow, there is free movement. In wrist, free movement. In hip, femur joint, free movement is there. So these all are comes under synovial joint. That is freely movable joint. Any question?
No, sir.
So our next classification is functional classification, that is movement. at the basis of movement, functional classification. The functional also has three categories. First one is synarthrosis. 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 Synarthrosis are immovable joints. Synarthrosis are immovable joints, are non-movable. Mostly synarthrosis joints are fibrous joints. Mostly synarthrosis joints are fibrous joints. Same, the example of synarthrosis joint is our cranium. Cranium is the synarthrosis joint, cranium joints. Cranium bone joints are synarthrosis joint. Second one is amphiarthrosis, AMPHI. Amphiarthrosis, ARTHROSIS. Amphiarthrosis. Kritanjali ma'am, concentrate. Amphiarthrosis, AMPHI, ARTHROSIS. Amphiarthrosis is the second category of functional classification. It is slightly movable. It is slightly movable. Most amphiarthrosis joints are cartilaginous joints. Example is vertebral column. And the third is diarthrosis. 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 That is freely movable joint. Freely movable joint. So all diarthrosis joints are synovial joints. All diarthrosis joints are synovial joints. Example is knee joint, hip joint, elbow joint, shoulder joint. These all are the example of diarthrosis. So this is about joints and its types. Our next topic is types of synovial joints for tomorrow. Okay. Any question?
No, sir. So
So
I gotta
let us-
go.
What, ma'am?
So I have to go early.
Just we're going to close the class.
Okay.
Sit in any comfortable position. Adopt Gyanar Chin Mudra. Eyes closed. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. Inhale for one time Om followed by closing mantra. Om. Closing mantra, repeat after me. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah.
Sarve bhavantu sukhina.
सर्वे सन्तु निरामया
Sarve Santu Sukinamaya.
सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु
Sarve Sadhani Patantu.
मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्
Makasve Bodatmave.
ॐ शांति शांति शांति. Join your both palm together in front of heart center. Bow down your head towards God, towards Mother Nature. Rub your both palms. Apply an edge slowly and gently. Open your eyes. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Om Shanti.
See you later. Bye bye.
2 o'clock.